will be a landing page once you log into the tool. So here is your project area selection. So earlier, well, I'm going to talk in context to QC as because most of the people in the session have used QC. So it will be a faster understanding to you. So in QC, you used to select the project area from outside when you used to log in. Here, once you log in, you will get logged on to your default workspace that access has been given to you. And you can switch amongst them using this tab here. Okay. So currently you will be given access to the training space. So there you can do your hands-on sessions and your getting used to the tool and familiarizing yourself with the tool. This you can do it within the training space. And soon you will get access to your own dedicated workspace as well. So here is the place where you will do your workspace selection as per your needs. So this would be a typical landing page in any workspace that you log into. Okay. So if you click here, this is the menu of the tool. This tool basically has 5 modules. Okay. The first module talks about requirement. We will be going in depth in each of the module shortly. I'll just give you an overview right now. So requirement module is taking care of all our FRS and solution documents. So those documents will be recorded in the requirement module. Okay. In the backlogs, we have epics, features, and backlog items. So this is nothing but recording of the entry of the demand. When a demand is coming in, this will get any agile demand, to be precise. Any agile demand that will be coming in will be logged into this module, wherein the starting point would be epics. Then the epics will be broken into features, and those features will be further broken into backlog items, which can be either tasks or user stories. Okay, so that is about the backlog module. Then we come to team backlog, but this is nothing but your backlog grooming, as we say in Agile. So here you will be doing your team assignment and work assignment. So whatever tasks and user stories you've created here, they will be assigned to a particular team or particular team member. So that will be your entire team backlog tracking, wherein they will be updating statuses, etc. Whatever is the update on their current work assigned, that will get updated within the team backlog module. Okay. The next is the quality module. So quality module is the primary focus for our training today, wherein we will be looking at how we are writing and designing the test cases, how are we executing the test cases with raising the defects. And there are 2 more processes in defect. One is the test data management and the other is incident management. So those also we will be looking into in the defect section. Next is the pipeline section, which is currently out of scope because pipeline section is related to DevOps. So DevOps integration is next in line once we complete the onboarding for everybody at NVIL. So next phase would be onboarding the DevOps platform, whatever we have created. So that will be onboarded onto Octane as well. So Jenkins and Octane will be integrated at that point of time. Okay. So I think this applies more to Accenture than in the other partners that are in this training, because Accenture is onboarded onto DevOps currently and MobiCule as well. So that we will look at a later point of. Okay. So this is the overview of these 5 major modules. Okay. And we see this one menu here, which is My Work, Dashboard, Defects, and Management. Okay. So this is a very critical menu wherein we will get an entire snapshot of things that are happening within our projects or the tasks that are assigned to us. Okay. So if we go to My Work first. So in this, within the entire workspace, whichever work item or any task, defect, test cases, anything that is assigned on your name will all be listed here with their current statuses. Okay. So in this point of time, when like a developer or a tester or any one of you is logging into the tool first thing in the morning, they will get to see what is pending on their name, what is the status of the tasks, and what do you need to complete today. All of that will show here. Okay, so this is a good reminder for you that whatever tasks are assigned to you, you need to take them up today. So it's nothing that you will miss out on this tool. So once you come to My Work, you will get to see a view wherein all the tasks that are assigned to you. Okay. Similarly, if you are a team leader or you are a Scrum Master, so here you will get an option to select data to view for your team as well. Okay. If you want to see now, if I'm a leader for DevOps and tools team in IBM, I have 2 members in my team. Okay. I can see the tasks assigned to them and the status. So this monitoring also can be done for your team if you have the role of a leader or a Scrum Master. Okay. So here you can check the work status of your team as well. So this is a good feature which will help us keep track of our work. Okay. Similarly, any updates to any of the work items that are tagged to you, those notifications will also be coming here. Like, see, I got a notification that this so-and-so user story was updated. Okay, so such notifications you will be getting in your notification box under My Work. Okay, so this again, this all these, especially My Work, is designed so you do not miss out on anything that is happening in the tool to the things assigned to you, your name. Okay, so that is a major contribution of My Work module here. Okay. So moving on to dashboard. So you see this colorful image coming on the screen. These are all the graphs, and what can we say is the status reporting of the demands that are running in this particular project area. Okay, so these graphs are completely customizable.